Something strange is happening with men today. Sexuality is shifting, identities are blurring, and millions of guys are more lost and confused than ever before. People ask, why are so many men turning gay? Why is this happening now? You have heard the usual answers: genetics, choice. None of that explains the real reason. The truth is darker, more uncomfortable, and more dangerous than anyone wants to admit. And I am going to show you why, step by step. Surveys show more Gen Z men identify as gay or bi than older generations did in their age. That's not a coincidence. Something in the society is changing men from inside out. It's not a political trend, it's not a fashion choice, it's a silent shift happening while nobody talks about it. And trust me, once you see the pieces, the picture will shock you. Let's start with the first force reshaping men: porn. And I mean hardcore, ugly exposure to porn that is rewiring young brains before they even understand themselves. Boys as young as 10 are consuming content that no human should see by that age. By 15, some have watched more sexual material than their grandfathers did in their lifetime. Here's the brutal truth: porn hijacks your dopamine system. Normal intimacy becomes boring. You need something more extreme to feel anything. And when you can't find it in real life, curiosity leads you down unexpected path. The media amplifies this. Movies, social media, ads, they normalize same-sex attraction, casual hookups, fluid identity. Suddenly, nothing is taboo. Freedom, maybe. Confusion, definitely. Porn is raising more men today than fathers are. It doesn't care about your orientation. It sells you dopamine until you're lost and confused. But porn alone isn't the full story. The second force is even darker: the death of masculinity. Men today are lonelier than ever. Fathers absent, mentors absent, brothers absent, male guidance has collapsed. The society constantly mocks strength, discipline, and leadership. Without real brotherhood, connections between men are misinterpreted. Bonds that should be built on loyalty struggle, and friendships are now sexualized or misunderstood. Masculinity is demonized, strength is labeled toxic, discipline is outdated. The result: men grow weak, porn addicted, and desperate for identity. When real brotherhood dies, what's left gets sexualized. Loneliness becomes desire. Weakness masquerades as love. Let's talk about the third force, the one nobody wants to admit: meat. Yes, what you eat is quietly reshaping your sexuality, your hormones, and even your masculinity. Red meat, processed meat, and even some poultry aren't just food. They are loaded with hormones, chemicals, added during farming to make animals grow faster. And when you eat them, these hormones don't just disappear, they enter your system and start altering your balance. Here's what happens: your body starts absorbing estrogen like compounds. Estrogen in men lowers testosterone. Testosterone is your drive, your energy, your sexual power, your edge as a man. And when testosterone drops, so does your libido, your motivation, your aggression, your clarity. You start losing the very traits that define male vitality. It gets worse. Excess meat, especially processed meat, has been linked to lower sperm count and fertility issues. And it doesn't stop there. High animal fat and protein affect your brain chemistry, dulling your reward system. Normal pleasures feel boring, and you chase artificial stimulation like porn, video games, or endless scrolling to feel alive. The truth is brutal. You eat meat thinking it makes you strong, but in reality, it quietly drains your masculinity. It's rewiring your body, your mind, and even